Yeah, bodhisattva Togme Sangpo, bodhisattva, great bodhisattva Togme Sangpo, Lama from Tibet, said, Dunga Tamji, Dagde Dole, then all the sufferings came from the I, cherishing the I, cherishing happiness for the I. All the suffering came from the desiring happiness for the I. They've been self-cherishing thought. Zobe Sangye, Shenben Semle Chung, the fully completed the realization or the totally purified the obscuration, the full enlightenment. That one comes from Zobe Sangye, Shenben Semle Chung, by benefiting others. By total benefiting others. So, total cherishing others. Therefore, Thai sentient dalchit. Therefore, in order to liberate the numberless sentient beings from the oceans of samsara suffering, I mean the obscuration, Changchu Samje, Jase Laklin, the generating bodhicitta is a Changchu Samje. Generating bodhicitta is the practice of the bodhisattva. Like that. Yeah, so the cherishing the I, although there is the draw of the suffering for oneself and for others. There is the draw of the suffering, cause of the suffering. Also, it is not only you, but it harms others, other sentient beings. Not only the harms directly or indirectly harms numberless sentient beings now, but it's been harming besides oneself to numberless sentient beings from beginningless rebirth and future. Then cherishing others, source of happiness, is the opening door for happiness, for yourself and for others. That's opening door for happiness, to achieve all the happiness up to enlightenment, cherishing others, all that one. So if you want happiness, then you see, best one is that. Or you see, instead of spending life, you see, instead of cherishing, we've been cherishing. This is nothing new. We've been cherishing from beginningless birth up to now. So that's why we still have suffering. We still are not free. Numberless sentient beings achieved, including Buddha, Shakyamuni Buddha, numberless sentient beings achieve enlightenment because they're able to achieve enlightenment because they're able to change the mind into bodhisattva, cherish others. Those who can cherish others, then numberless beings achieved enlightenment in the past. So oneself didn't achieve that. So it's not it's cherishing others, advertising, cherishing others, they cherish I. That's not the first time. We've been doing that from beginningless life. We've been working for that. Sacrifice life for the self-cherishing thought. So therefore, we're still not free from suffering. So as I mentioned yesterday, whole thing, all your happiness, all your suffering, all come from your mind. As I mentioned yesterday, all that. See, sorry. I mentioned the person was walking in the road and so squeezed the mind, the expression of face. So I have this problem, I have that problem, when I can be happy, day and night. So, you make yourself so unhappy. Exaggerate. I mean, you're just, so unhappy, your life, so much suffering. So I'm saying, you see, so like that, no smile, nothing. But you see, suddenly, then you say, Kasure. Suddenly you think, purpose of my life. I'm here, you see. Purpose of my life is to benefit others. Not always cherish, always concern, always think I. Only the I among the sentient beings, numberless sentient beings, you don't care. I mean, no feeling, no. And then I, the most important. You see, so here, purpose of my life to benefit others, to benefit others. Suddenly change, you see, the attitude of life, benefit others. Help others free from suffering to achieve happiness. Here, my life is to free others. So now you change your attitude. You see, that you are to be used by others for their happiness. like they use water however they want for their happiness. They use fire however they want for their happiness. They use wind however they want. The earth they use however they want to see their happiness. They use so however they want, they use. You see? And sky. Many different ways for their happiness. All like that, you see. Even you can't think that much extensive, but at least I'm here for others to cause happiness, to serve. Oh, then you see, right there you found happiness in the life. The minute you change your mind from self-cherishing to cherishing others, right there, you don't have to go anywhere. Right there, you found your happiness. You achieved your happiness. You see, then there's smile. Natural smile, not political smile. Sometimes you push this one, political smile, kind of, not a hard smile. I don't mean that, not political smile, so natural smile. Then you see, all others close to you, you're close to them. There's no barrier. All are like family. All are like family to you, and you are too close to them. So wherever you go, there's great happiness in your life, in your heart. Wherever you go, you give happiness to others. So that you see. So I don't think I will have time to the morning motivation. This as soon as we wake up, the small book that you got, I think they printed as a morning meditation or motivation to transform life with the iron into the gold. Iron into the gold. I make a kind of maybe a little bit funny, but I say kaka life into gold. Kaka life, which is in kaka life, now into gold. You see, like that, by changing your mind. That one is really, wow, that one is really, after the moderation, the bodhisattva. Oh, this dedication for sentient being. Wow, that's incredible. Oh, you see, to cause happiness to sentient being. Oh, that's how to live the life. That is the telling how to live the life, how to make your life happy. Oh, that is the. So, cherishing others, working for others is the best life. Cherishing a living life with the cherishing I, that is suffering life. So also mentioned Kasure in bodhisattva Kasure. If you wish, quickly guide to yourself and others. Quickly guide yourself and others. Then, you see, do this exchange one for others. Your attitude, you see, which is making your life suffering. So much problem on or on. So this self-cherishing thought, to change that into cherishing others. That is Samaya Tamba Jabacha. Datansin, you do Jabba, Datansin, Jajawa, Samaya Tamba Jabacha. So exchange amongst others practice secretly. Secretly means this cherishing numberless sentient beings, then they renounce I, then the higher intelligent bodhisattva practice, lower intelligent bodhisattva, it doesn't fit to their mind, to never in a college. And so, but that is okay. But I think for us, it would be it's just through the mind, not change with the body. Change just the mind, just mental thing, mind. So, so it's a very secret practice. You don't you don't advertise. Oh, I'm practicing bodhisattva. You don't announce in the world. You don't announce with the world in your country or in your society. So you just mentally, you see. Oh, yeah. So bodhisattva, Bodhi sent Deva, great bodhisattva, advised this. All this and do it practice secretly. This is very true. It's very true. You see, many organizations want to work, you see, but you never change your mind and to help others. So then it arises many problems, problems. And also, you see, even you engage in the work to help others, but you see, even the Buddhist, you see, but your mind is not changed. But your mind is your work with a strong selfish mind, for yourself, to get happiness for yourself, for your I. It's outside looking, maybe working for others. But anyway, so anyway, then it meant to be working for other people, but however, then when you do the work, then so many personal crash, personal like car accident, personal crash. So many people with a strong selfish mind crash. Oh, then there's so many problems. Oh, then even there's no money problem, but there's a personal problem, a personal relationship, personal problems. So many problems. Oh, then you see, so life goes into so much problem. Then you don't get along. You don't get along with others. So like that. So then you see, then mentally, you see, instead of more peaceful, more and more peaceful, more satisfaction, more peaceful, more fulfillment, and then instead of that, more dissatisfaction, more the depression, so much problem rises, so much, you see. Then that causes disease. Then that causes also the mental and physical disease. Then like that, you see. Then life goes like that, because you never take care of your mind. you don't do the practice. You don't do bodhisattva practice. What Shantideva advised, you don't do that. Exchange bonds for others. They don't do it. You see? You think helping others some of the ways, you never think the bodhisattva, through mind to help others best. But through the bodhisattva, your mind, the bodhisattva, the helping others is the best. Without that, then because of selfish mind, that brings so much problems. So that's sorry. And it's mentioned in the Buddha chapter. See, that's in Jao Machena. If you don't exchange oneself for others, that's in Jao Machena, Dosan Yetum Jures. So if you don't, cherish others, and let's go to I, cherish others instead of that. And then from where all the suffering rises, the I, let's go I, and cherish others. From where all the happiness, including enlightenment, comes. From where enlightenment comes, all the cherishing others. What is one sentient being? One insect? What is one person? Or what is a numberless sentient being? Cherishing others.